Jake, can you go somewhere else, please? Yeah, okay. Mazel tov. Mazel tov. Thank you for everyone who came from far and near to be part of this simcha. This Siyum is actually, this is our second Siyum that we've done. It started last year, and it was a schus for my father. It was on his first yard site, and my father was someone who taught in the public school system for 39 years. He loved teaching. He loved to give over to other people. He loved imparting his knowledge. But one of the hallmarks that made my father, in my mind and in his colleagues' mind, when they came to the Shiva, they expressed this as well. One of the hallmarks that made him so special was that he did not like to lecture. He hated to lecture. He says, if you're lecturing, that means everyone's just sitting there watching you. You have to encourage the students to ask their own questions. You have to encourage them to think, them to participate. And I think it was very fitting that for my father's first yard site in September, we orchestrated the Siyum where we had 50 people, 50 Mesorah young professionals learning a page of brachos with their chavrusas. And it was really amazing. And some of the things that came out of the Siyum really taught me some amazing lessons. The lesson of just how much, the very same lesson that my father tried to impart, which is that, you have to kind of get out of the way and let the individuals get into it on their own. And the things that came out of that Siyum last year, of the 50 people, about 15 of the 50 pairs of chavrusas that we paired up, about 15 of them are still learning today. Some of them learn for 2 or 3 hours a week. There's one chavrusa pair that after they learned one daf of brachos, they went on to start Masechta Makos, and they were about to make a Siyum of their own. Another pair made a Siyum on Masechta Brachos. And it's just unbelievable. And this past year, with COVID, it's been such a transformation. Obviously, it's been very difficult in many areas. Mesorah doesn't have our live Shabbases to the same degree that we once had. But what has changed is the one-on-one connections that we've been able to foster and facilitate, and they have taken on a life of their own. And it's just unbelievable. I think just this room here is a small testament to what we have. Every Thursday night on the Zooms, we have over 70 people, between 50 and 70 people every week consistently, which are numbers that we never have hit before. And I look forward to Mir Hashem continuing that. It's really been amazing. So I'd like to thank everyone here. People flew in from Los Angeles, from Milwaukee, drove in from Philadelphia, all sorts of, even Lakewood, Brooklyn. It's not easy to leave your family on a Sunday afternoon, but I think it's a testament to the power of a chavrusa. They're not just coming, for Mesorah. They're coming for their chavrusa. They want to meet them. They want to relate to them. They want to learn with them. I think if it was just a dinner, people wouldn't be as motivated. I think that I wouldn't be as motivated to twist some arms and, tell them to, come on, please come, your chavrusa is going to miss you. And I think it's a remarkable thing. And it's something that, Mir Hashem, we hope to continue for many, many, many years in this way. So, Yasher Koach to everyone for being here. It's remarkable. It's a testament to each other. It's a testament to the power of Torah, really, at its core. And that's really what we're celebrating here today. The Gemara in Psachim, Kuf Chaf Aleph Amud Beis, it ends. Rabbi Simlai Iklo Lepidyon Haben. Rabbi Simlai, he went to a Pidyon Haben. Pidyon Haben is the redeeming of the firstborn, where after 30 days of a baby boy, a firstborn baby boy, he is redeemed, and the father is supposed to give 5 silver shekels to a Kohen. So Rabbi Simlai came, he was a big Talmud Chacham, and they asked him a question. Bo mineh. They asked him, Pshita al pidyon ben, asher kitshon mitzvah sabat sivan al pidyon ben. We avi haben mevarach. We know that the bracha on the pidyon haben that the father is obligated to make, that one is obligated to make. Surely, certainly, we know that the father is obligated to make that bracha, because after all, it's his mitzvah to redeem his son. However, we have the following question, because there are actually two brachas. There's one, birchas ha-mitzvah, the bracha that you make on the mitzvah of redeeming your firstborn son, but there's a second bracha that you also make, the bracha of shehechiyanu, that thanking Hashem, shehechiyanu v'kiyamanu v'hiyanu lezman hazeh, thanking Hashem for letting us arrive at this fortuitous time, and that bracha is made when you do a mitzvah that comes from time to time. So the question is, who makes that bracha? So, Kohen Mevarech or the Aven Mevarech? Does the Kohen who's receiving the money, does he make the bracha? Or does the father of the son make the bracha? Avi haben Mevarech, Kohen Mevarech, so the Gemara explains both sides. Kohen Mevarech de kamati hana aliyadeh. The Kohen perhaps should make the bracha because after all, he's the one who is receiving the money. So therefore, since he's getting the pleasure of receiving the money, maybe it's appropriate that he make the bracha. Oh, or perhaps avi haben mevarech. Maybe the father makes the bracha to ka'avid mitzvah, because after all, he's the one who is performing the mitzvah. Lo hava biyadeh. So he didn't know. And this, by the way, is a hallmark of our great rabbis, that when they don't know something, they say they don't know. So us, they say he was on the spot, he was the big rabbi there. Everyone came and asked him, imagine that, a great big rabbi. And everyone's coming to ask him, oh, Rav Simlai is here. And they asked him the question, he's like, I don't know. That's modesty. So la hava biyadeh. Asa shadol bei medrash. So he went back home and he asked the beis medrash, guys, what do you think? Who should make the bracha? Amulei avi haben mevarech shtayim. V'hilchasa avi haben mevarech shtayim. They answered him, and this is the halacha, that the father of the son is the one to make both brachas, which gives you an interesting insight. When you have a spiritual pleasure versus a physical pleasure, the spiritual pleasure always outweighs the physical pleasure, just getting the money versus actually performing a mitzvah. We favor performing the mitzvah. Another powerful insight that you see from this Gemara. Hadron alach arvei psachim v'slika lach meseches psachim. So Hadron alach means we will return to you. Whenever we make a siyum, we don't just say, great, we finished Mazel Tov. We say, we will return to you, O meseches psachim. Another very powerful lesson that you see that a siyum, a relationship with Torah is a real relationship. We are talking to the Gemara. We say, we will return to you. An amazing thing, amazing insight. Hadron alach arvei psachim v'slika lach meseches psachim. Hadron alach meseches psachim v'hadron chalan daitin alach meseches psachim v'daitin alach n'ashem enough meseches psachim lo tisnashim nom lo ba'al ma'adim lo ba'al m'dasi. Hadron alach meseches psachim v'hadron chalan daitin alach meseches psachim v'daitin chalan lo tisnashim enough meseches psachim lo tisnashim nom lo ba'al ma'adim lo ba'al m'dasi. Hadron alach meseches psachim v'hadron chalan daitin alach meseches psachim v'daitin chalan lo tisnashim enough meseches psachim lo tisnashim minan lo ba'al ma'adim lo ba'al m'dasi. He writes on you for never. I do know Elohim by the way. I was saying Shtei Torah Skol and Shtei Bolam Zevich Utehei Imanu Bolam Abba. Hanim Bar Papa Rami Bar Papa Nachman Bar Papa Acha Bar Papa Abba Mari Bar Papa Rafa Bar Papa Rafish Bar Papa Surf Bar Papa Ada Bar Papa Dara Bar Papa. Hurry, no, I don't know Elohim is the grace of Raskol the Pinu Fifi as Amcha Beis Yisrael. V'ni Anachman Kulan B'Tetzin B'Tetzin Amcha Beis Yisrael. Kulani Yodei Shemev Bolam Yisrael Sachem the Obei Sachem Meini Mitzvah Kilolam Hili. He libi samim b'chukech l'mani lo evosh l'olam lo eshkach b'kudech l'kivam ch'yisani baruch atah Adonai lamdini chukech amin 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 tzalopei modi b'nachnu lefanecha Adonai Elohim b'loi avo sinu sh'samta chakini yosh b'yisamesh sh'samta chakini yosh b'yikronish anu mishkim mehim mishkim anu mishkim l'divrei Torah mehim mishkim l'dvar m'tilim anu mehim l'mehim anu mehim l'kam uskar v'inu mehim l'einu l'kam uskar anu ratzim anu ratzim chayim l'abba v'inu ratzim l'ver shachas shnemar de'ata Elohim t'oridim l'ver shachas and shidam mirmal li'achtzim mehem v'ani yaftach bach yiratzon l'fonecha Adonai Elohai k'shem sh'azartan l'sayim b'sachas b'sachim kein tazrin l'haskim l'sachtos Sorry, Macherim, L'sayim l'ilmo l'lamdi l'ishmor l'asas l'kaim l'skol divrei salmo tarasecha
V'yahav uspus kol tanoim v'amorim v'samidei chachami yamobil l'zari shlo tamush hatorim piyim piyim zari v'zer zari ad alon. V'siskan v'yisalech l'kancha l'saf v'shaklucha tishmar alecha v'akitzasa yisichecha k'vi yiruch yamecha v'yisif alach shnos chaim orach yam v'yamina v'shmo osh v'chavod Adonai Oz l'amo yitein Adonai Oz Adonai Yivarech Samova Shalom.
We'll stand for the Kaddish, and I would like to dedicate this Kaddish l'Refuah Shalema Leah Bas Tzipa, and also l'Gilui Nishmas, my father, Fabel Yitzchak ben Naftali Gad.
Yiskadal Yiskadash Shmei Rabba V'yamadu also Diskadasa L'chayim Mesai L'sak L'chayama U'mivnei Karta Yerushalayim U'shach Lehech Alei Begava U'mekar Pulchana Anukra Me'ara U'lasava Pulchana Dishmaila Asrei V'yamlich V'chabrich U'b'malkusei V'kara B'chayechan U'v'yamechan V'chayech U'beis Yisrael V'agalav Izman Karib V'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Le'omei Omaya Yisparach V'yishtabach Yispar V'sramam Yisnaseh